night I hear him talk, the coldest story ever told. Somewhere far along this road he lost his soul to a woman so heartless. How could you be so heartless?
What's up, guys? It's Raven, and as you can see, my hair looks kind of funny right now. So I'm gonna show you how to take hair from something like this, if you have a short haircut kind of like mine, to something like this. Just a little bit of added color and added length and added volume and added awesomeness, in my opinion. You may not like it, but that's not the point. This has basically been my go-to hairstyle for the past couple of days. I wore it over this weekend, and I'm wearing it today again. So I'm going to show you exactly what I did to achieve that hairstyle. It involves some clip-in hair extensions, and it involves a little tiny flat iron, or you can use a small curling iron. It also involves a trusty beanie, because the whole point of this hairstyle is that it's lazy, and basically what you do is cover up the back of your hair with the beanie, and so you're only working with the front of your hair. You can do this with any kind of hat, really. So if you're not a hat person, this is not really a hairstyle for you because it involves a hat. I mean, I guess otherwise you could just fix the back of your hair however you wanted to fix it, but for my version, you just cover with the hat. And since I like beanies, it's perfect. So this is just a Neff beanie. You can buy these anywhere where they sell like urban skaterish type clothes. I like these because they're just nice. This is actually my friend Olivia's, but I ordered myself one that's just like this in gray though. This one's obviously purple. It just comes in this like U shape. These are my favorite kind, and you just wear it on the back of your head. So yeah, the first step of this would be to kind of pin back. You're gonna make a side part, as you can see here, and pin back this side flat. And like I said, this is just my personal hairstyle that I've been doing, just in case anyone's wondering. So feel free to alter any of the steps to fit your personal preferences. But I just pin back this side flat, so I'll just spray a little hairspray on it or something and brush it down and put a bobby pin right here. And then I'm going to be working with this frontal side of my hair. And then, like I said, the rest of my hair is going to be covered by a beanie from here back. So anything that's back here really doesn't matter. I just left it. So with the front part, I took this small flat iron and used it as a curling iron. If you don't know how to curl using a flat iron, YouTube that, because there's some already pre-existing videos that show you how to do that, and I've seen a lot of good ones. So I kind of curled the front of my hair just to give it some texture or whatever, and I have some parts of it pinned down just to give it the shape that I wanted. And then I added my little hair extension. These are from my previous hair extensions that were actually long, but they were really ratty. They still are kind of ratty, but it's kind of better because since I cut them to, you know, be short, I cut most of the really ratty part off. So this is kind of good if you have old hair extensions. I don't know why you would, but I do. So I just used my old ones and cut them shorter. I just held it up to my head and thought about how long I wanted my hair to fall in the front and cut them to that length, just using regular scissors, to be honest. And I'm going to use only 2 tracks. I say these are about maybe 4 inches long. I just sewed the clips to them a long time ago, and they are actually dyed a tint of red. I don't know if it really shows up red, but it's kind of a light brown with a tint of red over it. So this is going to do like some peekaboo colors in my hair, since it is a different color than my natural hair, and it's also going to add length. So that's the whole point of this. And as you can see, I curled the extensions in the same way that I curled my hair, and but I haven't done these yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go where my eyebrow is, create a part, maybe a little higher. Make sure it's big enough for you to fit the extension. The size of your part needs to be the size of your extension. I'm just going to pin this hair out of the way. Then what I'm going to do is take my first little extension and clip that in. Make sure it's nice and secure. I look like an idiot right now, but don't worry, we're going to fix it. Then I haven't curled these. I curled it before I put it in my head. You could put it in your head and then try to curl it. I mean, whatever way works. Like some days it'll work with it in your head, some days it won't. So you just have to like try and just see how it comes out, honestly. So curl your extensions by twisting it around the flat iron. Woohoo, it's a curl. So you're going to create another part higher up. And I'm going to make sure I clip it like really to the front of my head so that it really hangs out in the front. And then pin down whichever parts are not behaving, because bobby pins are your freaking best friend, girlfriend. Bobby pins are your best friend. I think I'm gonna pin this part up. Yeah, now it looks like some of my hair has little red streaks or whatever. And I mean, this is not everyone's style. I understand that some people think that this is too much or that it looks ghetto or whatever, but this is my personal style. I wanted to show you how I personally did it. So then the last thing you do, since the rest of your hair looks crazy, you put on a hat. So I'd wear it, you know, just on the back of my head. Position it in the perfect position. Tame the flyaways. And then when you wear a hat on the back of your head, it tends to want to just fall off, so I use bobby pins to pin it to my hair on each side. And voila! It's a lazy urban hairstyle created by Ray, baby Ray. So I'll give you a little 360. Okay, that wasn't a 360. Anyways, yeah, it's just like womp womp, whatever. And yeah, so you could experiment with different colors or try doing it with just straight hair and not curl it, or curl it with really tight curls, or curl it with looser curls, or instead of putting a hat on, figure out something to do with the rest of your hair. This also works if you have like different haircuts and you don't want to wear a hat, like, and you just want to do something cool to the front. Just add some extensions. And I think that extensions blend so much better, like they look more real when you have your hair curled, because when your hair is just laying flat, it makes it more obvious that you have extensions, because you have your natural hair and your extensions like laying flat over it, and you can clearly see the barrier between your natural hair and the extensions. It just makes it more obvious, whereas if you have your hair curled, everything is kind of jumbled up and mixed together, so I think it blends more. So people don't just automatically look and be like, she has extensions hanging out of her head. So hopefully maybe you learned something. Maybe you're gonna try this, maybe not, maybe you hated it. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
How could you be so heartless? How could you be so cold as the winter wind when it breeze, yo? Just remember that you talking to me, yo. You need to watch your way talking to me, yo. I mean, after all the things that we've been through, I mean, after all the things we got into. Hey, yo, I know some things that you ain't told me. Hey, yo, I did some things, but that's the old me. And now you wanna get me back and you gon' show me. So you walk around like you don't know me. You got a new friend, well, I got homies, but in the end, still so lonely. In the night, I hear him talk, a cold story ever told. Somewhere far along this road, he lost his soul to a woman so heartless. How could you be so heartless? How could you be so heartless? How could you be so Dr. Evil? You're bringing out a side of me that I don't know. Out of side that we won't speak so. Why we up 3 a.m. on the phone? Why don't she be so mad at me for? Homie, I don't know, she's hot and cold. I won't stop, won't mess my groove up, cause I already know how this thing goes. You run and tell your friends that you're leaving me. They say that they don't see what you see in me. You wait a couple months, then you don't see. You'll never find nobody better than me.